Hello everyone, and welcome back to Great Greed. If you remember the last time on the last episode, we actually met up with the tomboy princess, Princess Sheena, means Citrus, and now we have to go to the Pasta Village to find weapons that the rebel army can use very easily, like swords, possibly. So to get to the Pasta Village, we have to go south, then you want to go west, then you want to go south again. When you go south again, you're going to see a town on the southeast corner of the map. That is actually Pasta Village. Now, like I said before in the last part, you don't really have to really worry about fighting any battles or leveling up or do like any kind of level grinding for right now. There's really not going to be any decent monsters just go drop a lot of experience for right now. But if you're one of those people that kind of say, I have to keep leveling up over and 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 over again, then you can't. You are very welcome to level up higher than me. But the highest you really need to be when you finish the stage is probably 24. So now that we enter Pasta Village, we're now gonna go to the weapon shop once this guy gets out of my way. Come on, move out of my way. Move out of my way. Thank you. So then go inside and go talk to the salesman. Go talk to the salesman at the weapon shop. He kind of says, that all the weapons for right now are given as contest prizes. So now you're like, darn it. So now what do we do? Well, now we have to enter the beauty contest in order to get the weapons. And how do we do it? Well, we're going to get to that momentarily. Also apologize if you hear my chair squeaking again. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the weapon shop and we're gonna get some more weapons. We're gonna get some more weapon shop. We're gonna go to the magic shop now and get some more magical spells. The dude actually have the heal 3 spell now that actually will heal you for 180 points. They also have the elemental 3 spells for flame and freeze. If you use attack magic, you want to use those. I don't really use attack magic that much. I don't even really worry about that. And they also have some other spells as well. Weaken and tactics. Weaken will actually lower the attack power of any enemy that is inflicted by it. And tactics, I'm not 100% sure what that does. We gotta know what it does. Tactics, I'm not 100% sure. So next thing we have to do is that we just have to, just equip all the spells you need, sell off all the spells, you sell off all the magic scrolls that we don't need for right now. Make sure you equip heal 3. And then we start to move on to our next task, getting into the beauty contest. So what you want to do is once you leave the magic shop, go all the way to the west, and then the first house on the west, go all the way in, and then you'll meet up with the dress coordinator, Fifi. So Fifi looks at Princess Sheena, Citrus, and then says, okay, I can set up your coordination for the beauty contest. What happens is, I have some materials here, but they're not all that good. I need to find 3 more materials from the forest of fruit. I need to find an apple, a peach, and a walnut. And this will actually complete the this will actually complete the costume that he needs out of the 3 fruits. Now he must already have the materials for the dress, and then he must just be using those as just like ornaments and stuff for the dress. I'm not 100% sure. So before we leave, just going back to the weapon shop again, they do actually have some new armor, the bronze armor and the iron shield. Make sure you buy and equip those before we start heading on to the forest of fruit. So go ahead on and get the bronze armor and the iron shield, and then we move on to get the forest of fruit. Then we move on to the forest of fruit to get the 3 kinds of fruit we need to get. So equip those, sell off the armor we don't really need anymore for right now, and then we move on, like I said before, to the forest of fruit. So I'm gonna double check to make sure I have everything I need. Double check it one more time. And then once you leave Pasta Village, just head all the way to the east, and you'll arrive, like I said before, one more time, at a forest. It'll be the forest of fruit. At the entrance, go say one more time, and then just go west. You'll come across some single trees like this one that's surrounded. They're not surrounded by any trees. These are actually the fruit trees you want to find. And so then we counter our next enemy, Bomber. Bomber is going to be the main enemies you're going to be fighting in the Forest of Fruit. I mean, you may come across a dragon from time to time, but the main enemy you're gonna fight around here are bombers. And I mean, they drop like 88 experience. So if you do want to level up, if you want to get higher than level 24, you're more than welcome to come to the Forest of Fruit and fight the bombers over and over again. Because for one thing about it is they drop 88 experience. So 88 experience is a actually will help out a long ways, but also because since they can't really damage you with any attacks, you just keep hitting them over and 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 over again, and you can level up really quickly. So now after fighting that dragon, we level up to level 24. So at the pathway, you want to go east, and if you haven't got yourself a new sword yet, you could actually go east and check the chest to get a new weapon, which will be the once I fight that other bomber that popped up. So now that bomber's taken out, open this chest, and then you'll find the other hot cut sword. Now, I already have a hot cut sword equipped, but if you don't really, but I mean, if you didn't really like equip another weapon, you can also get the hot cut sword there. So from the chest, you want to keep going west, and then you'll come across another one of those fruit trees. Check to see how many more levels I should need. I mean, how much more spirits I need to give me another level. But I mean, a lot of the enemies drop around here, they drop like 88 experience, like I said before. I mean, some of them drop like 60 or 70 some experience, but I mean, if you want to, you can level up around here, but there's no reason to. I mean, you can basically wait till chapter 5. So then you find the Wisdom Walnut. Now from this tree, if you go south, you're gonna come across a cursed item, Trash. Trash is a cursed item for two reasons. Number one, if you try to drop it like with any other items or magic that you have, the game will say you cannot litter. And at the same time, if you also try to sell trash off to the shops, then you'll have to pay them 1,000 gold just to get rid of it. Instead of them giving you money back for it, you have to pay them 1,000 gold to say, get rid of my trash. Will you please? So it's like really annoying. Now, if you decide to go up instead of going down, you actually find another chest there. Check that chest, and then you'll actually find a regain 2 spell. Now, like the regain 1, regain 2 will actually heal your MP, I believe, for 60 MP. I might be wrong about that one. Like I said before, the only item I kind of use most time is the fixes. And like I said before, fix is like the elixirs in Final Fantasy. They will restore all of your HP and MP to full, so you just sit around and level grind nonstop. So just keep going to the west. After you grab a chest, you go south, and then go west, and then once you get to the pathway, after you fight the bomber, you want to keep going south, and then you'll find another chest. Do not open this other chest because it actually contains another trash item. And then just go east, and then you'll find the last of the trees you need, and then you can just use the escape spell to escape the area. So keep going south. Don't take you more paths. And then just don't open the treasure chest there, because it's contains another item called trash. And like I said before, it's a bad item because you have to pay the shops to actually like get rid of it for 1,000. You have to actually pay 1,000 gold coins for the shops to get rid of it. So it's a really annoying item. So after I find the last of the fruit, use the escape spell that I said before, and then you automatically will leave the forest. The next thing you want to do is you want to actually start heading back to Pasta Village, but I actually get attacked some by a few enemies around here. The dragons, another enemy called Orange Gate, and there's also going to be a hot dog spelled D-A-W-G. And then I'm also going to enter the forest by accident 2 times. By accident. Yeah, so once again, hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's enjoying this game. It's like I said before, if you want to try it out, I mean, it is a pretty good game to play through. It has a whole lot of exciting craziness that happens all the time with it. The plot sometimes makes no sense, but still a pretty good game to play through. As I entered the forest by accident 2 times, and then there's the hot dog enemy. the hot dog. So then as we take him out, start heading back to the pasta village. After we take out another a chick-ick. Then go inside the pasta village. Now, you don't really have to heal again, but I actually did. What you want to do is though, you want to actually go back to Fifi, give him the fruits, then heal, because he won't be able to give you the dress until the next day. Excuse me. So then I talk to Fifi, and then he'll say, "Bravo! Now I can make the best costume there is for Princess Citrus." So then he says, "Go back to your room and come back tomorrow for the dress." So I say, "Okay, no problem. We'll do that." So go back to the inn, rest up again, and then go back to Fifi, and then we're going to meet Princess Citrus beautiful for the beauty contest. So we can get the weapons that we need for the rebels. So go back, talk to Fifi again. Then Fifi says, "Ta-da! Here it is. It's all ready. Now try it on." So now Princess Citrus now actually upgrades up to Princess Daisy. And so now you kind of see Citrus. That gets really. That's a curse right there to me right now, but anyway, now you want to go to the beauty contest hall, which is all the way to the east. Then once you enter, go talk to one of the soldiers guarding the chest. So he kind of says, "Please go to the waiting room for Princess Citrus." And then for you, you need to go up the stairs to the right to where everybody else is. So now you're gonna hear the victory theme from when you win a battle. Just keep going around, and then we'll start the beauty contest. There's only 4 women you're gonna have here for the contest. It starts for the weapons. So first of all, Miss Smith. I'm Miss Smith. Ahem. Now the score is 70 points. Alright. Then next is number 2. She goes, I'm Miss Carbo. Yep, not trying to say anything wrong, but for her sprite, she needs Carbo. Then next is Miss Bongo. Once again, now I'm making jokes up. Gonna let everybody make the jokes up themselves, because I already made mine already. And then next is Princess Daisy. Citrus. She goes, I'm Princess Daisy. Citrus. I'm a better fighter than the beauty queen, but here I am. Then Fifi pops up. Oh, show off the power of the beautiful costume that I made. The princess goes, oh, it's dazzling. I'm drooling at the mouth. Then the MC goes, no, it's not necessary. Perfect. You won. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, Miss Daisy. Citrus. And everybody goes, Miss Citrus. Everybody's like, what's going on? And the Fifi's like, the costume has the power to attract men. So now all of them are hound dogging Citrus. And then you kind of find out that Fifi, the final one, Bio has. So then Princess Daisy, Citrus calls on my help, and then he kind of says, move ahead. So go ahead on and take a step forward. And then he'll kind of go, why can't you move forward? What's going on? This costume should be able to keep you dazed like everybody else. But since you're from the human world, it doesn't. So now it's time to go take out Fifi and save Citrus. Next thing you want to do is use weaken against Fifi, then use power, and then keep hitting them over and 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 over again. You shouldn't really have to heal whatsoever, but if you do, just use heal 3 to heal yourself for 180 HP. Now after you do enough damage to him, he'll start casting defend, so you automatically will know when he starts to get low on HP, like he is now. Just keep hitting him over and 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 over again. After a few more swings, he'll fall down. You'll get enough experience to level up again, level 25. Then Fifi goes, I couldn't stop you from doing the beauty pageant, but now what is going on at resistance base? So now you want to do is you want to go back, check the treasure chest to find the stabber sword. The stabber sword actually has an increase in speed, but it has really bad defense power, so it's best to just keep the hot cut sword. So now, So next time on the Great Greed, we're gonna find out what's going on with the resistance base. Once again, hope everybody's enjoying it. Stay tuned. Later.